Okay, guys, welcome to the broadcast tonight. Tonight, I'm going to be taking you through the navigation process of your ICB back office. My name is Jeff Evers. I'm the CEO of ICB, and I'm just going to cover this very quick. You'll be able to watch this. We are going to record this and post this on the Better Life Co-op site, so you can watch this over and over. And we'll actually, have it permanently posted so you can take your new people through it. First, as soon as you log into your back office, this is what you're going to see. This is your home page of your back office. I'm going to take you through the left side. As I'm going through the left side, I'm going to be pointing out some things on the right side as well. First thing we're going to do is we're going to see over here where it says order information. Click here. When you click on that, that actually takes you to your shopping cart. And here's where you can order all of your products open stock. You can order them on demand. If you had not yet purchased your travel club membership, you can do it here. If you want to order colostrum, you can do it here. If you want to order the coral calcium, the minerals, the healthy coffee, the weight loss, skincare products, cleaning products, and then as we add additional products, they'll all be listed here. But again, these are open stock. And then you will also notice too that on our core products, we also give you the ability to buy them in bulk and get wholesale pricing. Like, for example, the colostrum retails for $59.99. That's the regular retail price. If you buy it as an IBO or as a customer on ones, you can get it for $50. But if you buy a six-pack of it, you can actually get it for $30 and basically get 50% off retail. That also comes with the coral calcium product. Also is available with the Icd and so on. So again, click here to place an order. It takes you to your shopping cart. When you see the order history, and again, this is just a demo site, so there's no orders in here, but here's where you'll be able to go off, and if you need a packing slip or an invoice for a previous order, you'll see it there. And then here, lead generation, monthly core, and the CFM. This is where you can set up your monthly auto ships. First thing I want to do is I want to take you through the lead generation system. And this is where you have the gold and silver capture page. You have the ADB, the Automated Downline Builder. And I do have one organization that gets everybody to come on board with the Builder Pack. And what the Builder Pack is, it's the ADB along with Icd, Icd, and iPrime Java. So whatever product you want to set up on an auto ship. Now, if you set this up when you join, it's automatically going to be posted here. But let's say you want to set up the gold capture page. You hit the gold button, hit continue. It'll take you to the next page that says $25. And of course, I live in the state of Iowa, so I got to pay sales tax. If you don't live in Iowa, you don't have to pay sales tax. And then hit continue. And then you will basically ask for your credit card information if you don't have it. And then always go back and hit your virtual office home button. And that refreshes everything. And this then lets you know, hey, listen, I got the lead management generation, something set up for an auto ship. And then you can look over here on the right side. It says the list broker purchase renewal date on the 18th. Now, if you set something up today on the auto ships, it doesn't process when you set it up. It'll process to get run that night. So tonight at midnight is when this will be processed. Okay. Now, this is something else that's very important. If you do happen to log back into your, like for example, manage your lead generation purchase, and you click on that, and you click continue. If you stop here, okay, what you've done here is you've told the system that you're in the process of editing your lead capture page, and it's waiting for you to complete it. Okay, so if the system's waiting for you to complete it, you'll notice when you click on that, no longer is the lead generation system shows that you have anything on an auto ship, but you do. So it becomes very important that when you open up the manage your lead generation system, okay, that you have to hit the continue button all the way through. You don't have to worry about it processing your card because, again, it doesn't process your card at the time you hit continue. It'll process your credit card on this date. Now, if you want to process it at a different date, rather than on the 18th, you want to change the date, then you go underneath here under change lead generation monthly date. And then you can change it. Let's say you want to have it processed on the 22nd. Just hit the 22nd and hit update. And now it's been changed. And now you notice that the list broker purchase is going to renew on 1/22. You can do the same thing, set up your monthly core purchases. These are the core products. And I'll walk you, and again, the more you understand about the lead generation system, that's a tool that we use to help you build your organization, but it also is a a prospecting system that anyone can use to build any business. That's why it's considered a product that you get paid business volume on commissions. But the monthly core products, these are our core products. Now you can put as many, if you want to order the Icd Pure, you want to order Icd Light, Icd Night, you want to order iPrime Java, you can put those all up, and then what happens is it'll set all those up on auto ship for you. And again, you hit the continue button, and here's your virtual home office, and it says again it's set to process on the 18th. Hey, I want to change that date, so I go up to change core product monthly date. I want to change that to the 22nd, and go back and hit virtual home office, and you can see that's set for the 22nd. Now, what the CFM is, that's your cash flow manager. That's a digital purchase. Okay, and you set that up the same exact way. And so you can see how this all works. Now, let's say you want to cancel your cash flow manager. All you got to do is and again, I'm going to repeat this one more time. If you go in and hit manage your CFM purchase, or manage your core purchase, or manage your lead generation purchase, and you hit the continue button once it's open, and you don't continue through, you'll notice this will show like you need to set it up, even though you still have it set up. The minute you hit continue, the system is waiting for you to finish the process. So you have to hit continue. Then again, nothing's processed. Okay, so it's important. If you hit manage, click all the way through. Don't just go back and hit something else. Otherwise, you'll think you've canceled it. If you want to cancel it, you just hit cancel CFM. Yes, I want to cancel it. Go back to your main office. I want to cancel my monthly core. Just hit cancel core. Yes, I want to cancel it. Go back to want to cancel my lead generation. Yes. Go back to your back office, and now they're all canceled. The next thing I want to take you through, and again, anything you set up here, the recurring dates are set over here, so you can 100% confirm I've got nothing set up for my monthly auto ship. If you click set up, and you put the cash flow manager on auto ship, you'll see it says here, hey, listen, it's going to process on the 18th. If you happen to go in here and you hit continue and you forget to continue all the way through, it's not going to show up here. You're going to see the date. Oops, excuse me. The date should be over there. Yeah, I have to double check with the coding guys. The date should be there, but just remember, when you go through, go all the way through, close it out, and then cancel. So if you want to cancel it, you have to cancel it. And again, if you want to confirm it's canceled, you can go set up, and there's nothing marked. Again, just as important, because sometimes people think they cancel something and they don't. Now let's go to business information. And again, if you got any questions, put them in the chat area, then I'll cover those with you. Under business information, the genealogy, this is where you can actually track your LOS, your line of sponsorship. And of course, this is just an open spot that we set up for a test. You can go ahead, and the way this is set up, this only shows you 3 levels, but you can go all the way to the bottom left. And this sees what the bottom of your organization looks like. And then you can also go back to you. Okay, go back to me. I should back to where you started from. This tells you how many got in your left leg, how many got in your right leg. And on a binary summary, this actually would tell you how much volume you've generated in your left leg that you've accumulated. But I want to go back to genealogy. Okay, so this just shows you through 3 levels. Now, if you want to see it through more levels, click on the node view. Now, if you put 0 in this box, it's going to show you all the levels. I'm just going to go ahead and just put 5 levels just to make it simple. And then this will show you like a spreadsheet layout of your organization through 5 levels. And again, if you had 300 levels, it would show you all the levels that you've got laid out. So genealogy just shows you 3 levels. You want to see all the levels, hit the node view, put in how deep you want to see. If you want to see your personal organization in a list view, you can do the same thing. And this will just show you the names and then what level they're at and where they're positioned. So again, genealogy, you got node view and list view. Next thing we have is a holding tank. Now I'm going to recommend when you join, And real quick, we're just going to go down here to personal information under account information. And you'll notice this box here says, please select which method to use for placing personally sponsored distributors. I would like all my personally sponsored distributors to immediately be placed to my binary. I would like all my personally sponsored IBOs to be held in my holding tank. If you click on the holding tank and then hit submit, then that means anytime you personally sponsor anybody in your organization, they will be placed in your holding tank, and then you'll have to go off and place them. Okay. What I recommend is everybody just go ahead, check this out, and for right now, just make sure, say I want to automatically place them as soon as they enroll. And I'll walk you through how you read that. So the holding tank, and some people will ask, well, why do you have this holding tank? Some people will run large campaigns and they get a whole lot of people signing up. And then what they'll do, they'll tell people, hey, listen, I've got 13, 14, 15 people that have joined. I'm going to be placing everybody in the teams on Friday. And so if you happen to get a heavy hitter that in, you say, hey, if you get in now, I can place people underneath you. So it gives you an opportunity to structure some of your placement on the pre-enrollment. Again, designed strictly for, the heavy hitters. Again, the binary summary, this just tells you just a summary. Hey, I got X amount of people in my left leg, X amount in my right, and this is how much volume I've got in my left leg, this much volume I got in my right. Volume history, again, this gets back to your personal volume that you've actually done and tracks all the volume that you've got in your team. Personal volume, personal sponsorship line. This is where anytime you personally sponsor somebody, they'll show up on this report. And again, you put how deep you want to check on the report. I just put 2. So this open position I set up, and these are some people we just set up, to show this example. Personal customers, this is if you happen to set up any customers. I didn't get any customers set up for this account. And prospects, we have an ability for people to actually join as a prospect. And then this tells you who your sponsor is, okay? And again, of course, this is an example just as in my sponsors, iClub Biz. And also, too, he says my upline builder. Once you get the builder rank, then you'll be listed in your personal organization as the upline builder. So if you want to know who do I talk to my upline, you just go to my sponsor and you'll get your sponsor's information here. You also will get your upline builder's information. You just want to call them up and introduce yourself to them. Next, we got the cash account for the e-wallet. Obviously, there's nothing in here because it's just a setup account. And then when you want to withdraw money out of your e-wallet, this is where you will do it. Now, this is kind of how we work the e-wallet. We pay in real time. So when you process a transaction and someone joins and it generates a commission, that commission is automatically deposited into your e-wallet at the time the transaction is processed. And so that money just stays in your e-wallet. You can request a check anytime you want by just clicking on cash withdrawal. Once your account hits over $200 in cash, then we'll go ahead and send you your commission check. So if you don't want to have to go in and request a check, you don't have to. Just realize when you get over $200, we'll send you a check. You also have the ability with your e-wallet to transfer funds to other IBOs. So if you want to transfer $100 to somebody, okay, you put their ID here, put the amount you want to transfer. Obviously, you got to have enough money in your account, hit process, and that money goes from your e-wallet to somebody else's. Under account information, again, this is where all your personal information is. It's very important. If you do not have a social security number listed, if you request a cash withdrawal, it will require you to put your social security number in before it will issue a check. And so you might get an email from support that says, hey, listen, we need to update your social security. Not everybody updates their social security number when they join. You don't have to, but you do have to have a social security number on file before we can send you a check. Again, all your personal information goes in here. One of the things I want you to note, it says replicated website phone number. We don't automatically put your phone number on the website. If you want your phone number to be on the website, then you got to put your phone number under replicated website phone. If you do happen to put a company name in here, the company name is what's going to show up on the website, and that's what the checks will be made out to. So if your name is, Joe Smith, and you want the company name, name to be, travel with me, you can put that, and then what happens is that's actually the name that shows up on your website. So when they go to your replicated website, you say, hey, welcome to Travel with Me's website. And again, we've already talked about indicating to how you want to handle the automatic placement. And then down here, you can dictate and indicate, hey, show my name on the website, show my email address, show my phone number. And then pretty simple. Next thing we're going to see is update credit card. Again, this is if you need to update your credit card, you just fill that out and hit submit, update your credit card on file. Website information. This is if you want to change your website name. Right now, we just got this. Again, it's a default account, so we just got a number up there. But you put any name you want in there, hit submit. If that name's available, you get it. If it's not available, it'll say that name's not available. Please try again. Then we have personal site stats. Again, anytime somebody hits your replicated website, it will identify them as some traffic. And so every time every time you have traffic, it will record it. And again, you can track. And I tell people this is a good tool to track your stats to see how many people are actually coming to your website. Next, it's view my site. You can actually go here to actually view what your website looks like. And again, you'll say, hey, welcome to, again, OpenSpot is what we set this up as a trial. And then underneath services, now services, this is where you're going to access your travel club. So if you purchase a travel club, here's where you'll click to access your travel club to set up your booking engines. And I'll take you through that in just a little bit and probably a little bit more detail next week as well. Here's where you'll access the cash flow manager if you order that up here. Again, if you order the cash flow manager, remember, we process the credit cards at midnight, so you won't have access to that, the back office on the cash flow manager till the next day. Same thing with the capture page. But here's where you access the cash flow manager, and it's going to ask you for your username and your password. You pump that in. Okay, and you have access. Again, this is like your online bookkeeping system on the cloud. Everything is stored for you up on the cloud. And then the same thing with the capture page. When you click on that, it's going to ask you for your email address and your password, and then that's going to give you access to your back office of your iWebAtool system. Down here, this is if we send you any messages, we'll post them there. Okay. Here is calendar events. Again, we haven't really set that up yet, but we eventually will do something here. If you want to contact us, you can click on that, give you the email address and the phone number to call. So that's basically how I navigate the left side. And again, how the how the dates over here are aligned with what you've got set up here. Over here underneath the business snapshot, this tells you your qualified rank. And as you rank up, a member means you have a position, but it's not active. To be active, you got to be doing at least $25 a month in volume. This tells you how much volume you've generated, personal volume in the last 30 days. This is how much personal volume you generated in the last year. This tells you how many personal IBOs you've sponsored. Okay, again, this is just a demo account. And this tells you how you've got your placement method for your enrollments, which is auto place. Underneath business info, this basically just promotes the iClub Biz TV that we do every Tuesday night. One of the things I'll show you over here, okay, and again, over here it talks about the auto ship. Say if a person sets a monthly auto ship, back office by default is processed at midnight. That just reaffirms that if you process it, look at the date, change it if you need to. We are basically a domestic company, a U.S.-based company. But we do ship products outside the country. But if you do ship products, if you order it from the shopping cart, you click up here to order a product from the shopping cart and you order it, as it states right here, we will do a surcharge that's equal to 2.2 times the normal shipping fee. So if the normal shipping fee was $10, you're going to pay $20.20 for that shipping, and so it's going to be a surcharge added to that. And again, that's just for international people. And once we get an RDC established in the countries, then we'll go ahead and structure the shipping charge based upon the country. Over here under the IBO info, one of the things I recommend everybody do is hit the IBO training. Go through and read through this. This covers a little bit about builders, buyers, and consumers. What your first goal is become a qualified IBO as soon as possible, and then go director, then go builder. Kind of walking you through some of the steps. And talk about ADB, what the automated downline builder system is. I encourage everybody to get set up with ADB, and here's why I think the ADB is so powerful. We know the number one deterrent that we have in this industry is rejection. People fear being rejected by people, and recruiting is the biggest fear people have. And so no one wants to be rejected, so therefore nobody really wants to contact anybody with an intent. So what the ADB does, we actually load 200 qualified prospects into your automated downline builder system, and we send out 40 different emails over 6 months that promote different venues and activities and product lines that we've got available. And then in your iWebitool back office, we keep track of that through our contact manager. We keep score, and all you got to do is go off and click on your lead management and go up and check and see who's got, who's got more than, every time they open an email, you get a point. I tell people, go back and look. If somebody's opened 2 emails, that person's looking for something. And then we just teach you, call them up and say, hey, listen, my name's Jeff. I'm from Iowa. I'm the guy. I've been sending you, some emails. I noticed you opened a couple. I guess I just wanted to let you know I'm a real guy. I'm not a computer gig. I'm not somebody from another country. I live in Iowa, and just want to let you know this is pretty cool. If you're ever thinking about using a tool that can help you build your business, you got to give me a holler. Now nobody answers the phone, so you just leave that as a message. So we teach you how to, that's what you do with the ADB. Also recommend you click on the forms. And here's our Izzy Light brochure. Here's our Izzy Mask brochure. Here's our Extreme Savings Travel Club brochure. And again, these are just some tools. We'll be adding some more as we go to here. And then you might want to also click on your iCB Price List. And this just takes all the different products that we market, tells you what the SKU is, what the price is, what the description is. And again, we pay out through 7 levels on our products, plus we allocate BV going down to binary. And this just tells you what each level pays out for each product, and how much BV is allocated to the binary. And so as you're rolling through, oops, I might have to get some background buttons here, sorry. The list broker just basically recovers that, and then set up your travel agent booking engines, which is actually the same link as if you went to the your travel agent link underneath the services. If you are a travel club member, next week I'm going to detail from start to finish how to set up all your booking engines, exactly how the travel program works. But again, that's what's all done on this page, and we'll keep adding stuff to it. It's pretty cool. We are a host agency. We are a seller of travel. We have no third parties. There's no middlemen on this. We are the game. And so when you join our travel club for $25, we set you up as a travel agent. You get access to travel agent booking engines. And next week, when I take you through how I book travel, I open up Expedia Tap, and I open up EasyBook, and that's why I book my hotels. Where I live, Legion Air is I got a hub, 20 minutes from my house. So most of my air is traveled through Legion. So I'm on the notifier from a Legion Air. Anytime there's a hot deal with the Legion Air, they send me a notification. Hey, you can go to Orlando for $60. You can go to Vegas for $60, and so then that's how we book our flights. We book it. And again, Allegiant has some fly and stay packages where you get a 7% commission. But I kind of found out through EasyBook, you're probably best off booking your hotel through EasyBook and then booking your air, through your air vendor. Delta does offer some commissions on air, but most air vendors don't. But again, I will walk you through that more in detail next week. So in synopsis, real simple. Once you log in, okay, here's where you order open stock. Here's where you set up your auto ships. Here's where you manage your business. Here's how you track your genealogy, and here's how, if you got somebody in a holding tank, where they go. Here's where you request your money. Here's where you update your personal information. Okay. Here's where you can check out your stats for your site. Here's how you access the services, and here's where you find out any special events that we've got going on. Pretty easy to manage. And what I'm going to do, guys, right now, I'm going to go ahead and close this down. This will be posted on the betterlifecoop.net site, and we'll shoot an email out as soon as it's live.